Benji, no easy feat to come up to Newcastle, play in front of a pretty packed stadium. Must be happy with that result.
Oh, definitely happy with the result. That game in the context of our season was really important to go 3-3 off the back of back-to-back losses and come to a place like Newcastle on a Sunday, sold out with how loud their crowd are. It's actually really tough to play. And got to give credit to the boys, especially defensively today, for going after the game. There's things we can improve that need to be better, but we'll take the 2 points and go home.
You speak about defensively. I know there was a try led in right at the end, but not to take the foot off the throat and to keep going after the contest. That must be really nice to see as well.
Yeah, it was. I was really disappointed with that last try, if I'm being honest. But at the same time, sometimes you got to put in context where we've come from last year to where we are now, and celebrate getting 2 points. Sometimes, no matter how they come. I feel like we're on a bit of a trajectory where we're still learning who we are. But one thing that's been consistent, bar 20 minutes last week, was defensively our resolve and effort that we're putting in for each other. And that's what wins games. So as a coach, really proud of that. Proud of our defensive coach and the boys for what they're putting in. But again, our challenge is go and do it again next week.
Attack-wise, though, points seem to be coming quite naturally as well. I know there's been some losses in the middle, but you're scoring on average around 20 points, a bit more here and there. That must be nice too.
I thought our attack was average tonight, if I'm being honest. We had a lot of possession in their half, inside their 20, that we probably should have capitalised on a bit more. In saying that, we're still building on who we are in attack, trying to find out what works for all of us. Obviously a new spine, played 3 games together as a spine. That's probably going to take a bit of time, but still, I thought we could have been better.
Does it? I know you talk about the improvements, Benji. Does that say a bit about where you guys are, though, that you can play a game where your attack doesn't really click, but you're still pretty much having it in the bag?
Absolutely,
late, away from home too,
Yeah, without getting carried away. Honestly, they were pretty under strength today too. They had a lot of players out, but you can only play what's in front of you. I just thought there were times today where our defence won us the game. Like the start of the first half, the start of the second half, the line speed into a few of the errors, and that's all credit to the boys. Excuse the pun, but it is, because they put the work in during the week, and we've tried to change our club into a defensive mindset type club, and the players have to buy into it. And we're lucky, we brought in a couple of guys who drive that. Jerome's impact on the game for us has been massive, and we're lucky to have him back today.
Where do you reckon your front row pairing is, just in terms of across the NRL?
Who cares where they're, we love the way they play. It's not about where they're ranked or where they sit, it's how much impact they have on our game. And you can probably see, Terrell punches out the minutes, doesn't look tired, and we're not chasing the minutes, we're chasing the quality, but his quality doesn't drop. So that's the positive. And then I think Fanua's, his potential's untapped at the moment, and he's just starting to find out what works for him. And really happy with how they're going. And a guy who doesn't get the raps is Alex Tyle. What he does for us in the middle defensively and cleans up things is really important to us, and we love having him part of our team as well.
Jerome, just in terms of your combination with Lockie, I know it's spoken about a lot pre-season, but do you sort of feel like every week you guys feel a little bit more comfortable connecting in play and whatnot? Just your combination with Lockie, on the ball. Sorry,
Never.
I'm so confused. Anyway, do you sort of feel like every week, you guys just feel that little bit more comfortable connecting together in attack and whatnot?
Yeah, and that's what time's going to bring. It's going to bring connection between our spine, and like Bragg said, we're still figuring out our style of play, and I'm enjoying that process so far. Like Bragg said, once again, we went out our best, but we still got the 2 points, and that's what I'm proud of.
Yeah, if you look at the way we're playing, we're trying to fit in Jerome, who's predominantly played in the left his whole career, Lockie, who's predominantly played in the left his whole career, and Jareem's still finding out where he fits in amongst all that, with Uppy, who's the most probably creative 9 in the game. So it is a balancing act, and I thought today, Jareem taking the short side on, kicking it to score is the evolution of his game. Getting Jerome into the game, coming back across field is the evolution of his game, and then Lockie just plays footy. So it is a building process, but we're 3-3, so we've got a lot of work to do still.
Benji, Stafford Toa didn't play much first grade last year, but he's got off to a great start this year.
Got a lot of belief in Stafford. I've seen things from Stafford that a lot of centres can't do, both in attack and defence. And injury-free, Stafford is a different guy. And we're really proud of what he's doing for us, and improving each week. and getting more match fitness in. And the sky's the limit for him, honestly. He's just sort of scratching the surface.
Like comfortable does it like make you feel to know that like you've got players like Stafford and you've also got like Tariva on that right flank who you can kind of just rely on to get the points like they did today?
Yeah, real comfortable, and I've got a lot of belief in the team that's playing around me. They make my job a lot easier. You mentioned the front row pairing. They go forward to play at the back of that is really fun and really easy. But I'm just looking forward to building week to week. And that's the challenge for us is to find consistency.